Divorce parties are all the rage among the freshly liberated women and men wanting to celebrate the single life once again. If you've never heard of such a thing, joining us now to break it all down is Joryn Jenkins, an award-winning family lawyer, legal strategist, and best-selling author of War or Peace, Avoid the Destruction of Divorce Court, and I Never Saw My Father Again, The Divorce Court Effect. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
So divorce parties, huh? That's a thing. How did we get here? Or how did this even become a thing and get started? Divorce parties.
Well, it's a funny thing. It's been probably 20 years since someone had a girlfriend who was engaged to be married, not even married, but she was engaged and her fiance left her at the altar. And this girlfriend decided, you know, I'll throw her a party and try and make her feel better. And the party was so successful that the friend started a little business. And so now it's become a thing. I've been doing divorce work I've been practicing law for 44 years. I haven't seen that many divorce parties in my own practice, but I think part of the reason for that is that my clients tend to do little celebrations. In other words, there are divorce parties where both parties can be involved in the divorce party. They can both be part of the celebration. But most of the time, when you think of a divorce party, you're thinking of something mean.
Yeah, or very, very separated, I feel like. What's the demographic?
Like we've all seen those cakes where the groom is knocked over or something like that, or the cake is cut in half and there's a bloody knife in the middle of it. Ugh. Yeah,
I mean, you know, for some folks, when you hear about a relationship that didn't work out and there was a divorce, sometimes your first reaction is, "Oh, I'm so sorry," but sometimes for some people it might be a good thing. Unfortunately, it might be a good thing for some. What's the demographic? What's the age range? Who is doing such thing? Divorce parties.
Well, you know, to be honest, I don't think that there's a really common age for it. My guess is that it's happening more among the late 20s, early 30s. I think when you're a little bit older, you realize that there's really no perhaps need. Certainly, if you have children, you're going to think twice about having one of those mean divorce parties. Now, again, I'll go back to my little celebrations, ceremonies, if you will. I've done several divorces where one of the married people, now no longer married, decided to have a little ceremony. And I had one where the woman spread a tablecloth on the table, beautiful ceremonial type cloth made in, Bali or somewhere. She put out 2 candlesticks. She lit the candles. Everyone was waiting, watching what's going on here. She reached across the table. She took her soon-to-be ex's hands in hers, and she said, "I want you to know how much I appreciate you. 20 years of marriage. It was a long time. We spent it together. The kids are fabulous because of you. My life has been fabulous, and I hope you're looking forward to the next phase of your life. It's a new beginning for both of us, and I wish you the very best. Thank you so much." I swear, when she got done, I was in tears. I mean, you can't help it. And I know that those celebrations happen. Sometimes the other person can't really hear it because it's too painful for them. They may not have been the one that wanted the divorce, but they go on. They do. So I think the older the parents, the older the couple getting divorced, the less likely they're going to do one of those, at least one of those mean divorce parties. Now, there are divorce parties where you're basically letting all your friends and family know we're divorced and we did it in a nice way. We aren't angry with each other. We want to be friends with you. We want us both to still be friends with you, just separately now. You know, that kind of message that you're sending out, because everyone's affected in a divorce. Everyone is impacted. Teachers, principals of the kids, parents, children, grandparents, all of them.
Sort of back to what you were saying a moment ago, is I would certainly think twice before having such a party, especially if there are children involved. I feel like that would be, there's so many relationships and people involved. It's not just the two getting the divorce. Where can we go?
Well,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, sorry.
No, I was about to wrap up, but we're not finished. What were you going to say, Joryn?
I warn clients before they want to file a really nasty pleading in court. Don't forget, when your kid turns 16 or 17, they'll be driving and they could head down to the courthouse and open that court file. The court files are public. They can open the court file and see what you said about their mom, their dad. So be very, very careful what you want to put in a court pleading.
Wow. Things to think about. Where can we go for some more information on any projects you're working on, Joryn?
My main website is jorynjenkins.com. Someone can email me if they like. I'm at jorynjenkins.com, and I'm happy to answer questions for sure.
Wow, Joryn Jenkins, thanks so much for joining us on Good Day at 4, talking divorce parties. Wow. Hey, thank you.
My pleasure.